Coming up in a couple Saturdays from now at the newly revamped Payne Arena in McAllen, Texas, the Combate America winner-take-all showdown between Tito Ortiz and Alberto El Patron Rodriguez will go down. And to my right is a man who's been now, 7 years in the UFC Hall of Fame, Tito Ortiz. Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, thank you much.
You got it. I got to be honest with you. I don't say this to too many guys. You look great.
Thank you. I take care of myself. Yeah, I've been in camp now for 17 weeks. I got 2 more hard weeks. Actually, this 1 week and then 1 more hard week. And then it's just cutting the weight, getting down to 210 pounds and competing on Saturday night, December 7th.
How many surgeries have you had?
I've had 8 surgeries to date. Hopefully, I don't have to have any more.
Okay, but what
so I did ACL on my left knee replacement in 2003. I've done ACL replacement my right knee, 50% meniscus taken on my right knee. L45, S1 fused in my lower back, T3, T2, T2, T1, T1, C7 disc replacement in 2017, and then C7, C6 fused, C6, C5 fused, and C5, C4 disc replacement, and a reattached retina on my left eye.
Okay. I'm
like a Timex watch. I keep on ticking.
You keep on ticking. Or you're like the operation guy. I mean, you've had a. So I ask this with the ultimate respect. What the hell are you still doing fighting?
For fun, for the fun of it. I love it. I love competing. I love putting myself through the grind. I love seeing the end result. Of course, at 44 years old, and you're as young, I would say.
Yes.
And still have an 8-pack. Being in great shape. My kids, they do wrestling and jiu-jitsu also.
Right.
And I want to show them what hard work is.
How old are they?
I have twin 10-year-olds, Jesse and Journey, that I have my oldest, who's 17, Jacob. And he wrestles in high school himself. So.
Okay.
But they see the hard work that Dad does. And I just want them to understand what hard work and dedication is truly about. And they see the training that I do. And they put the same effort and work into school, and it's important. I push education is really a big part of my household. I push, they read an hour a day, 5 days a week. Education is number one. They have to get A's and B's. That's a mandatory in our home.
That's excellent. I mean, that's fantastic. And obviously you sticking with it and doing that, but are they concerned when Dad gets hit or anything like that?
Well, I mean, I'm very thankful that, through my career of 22 years, I've only been dropped twice. And, never been unconscious ever. And I've had probably about maybe 6 or 7 lacerations. That's just been mere flesh wounds. The surgeries happened prior in camps.
Okay.
But I've really kept my wit about myself, I think being a wrestler, being on a dominant position of being on top has kept my career with the longevity, I think, of not wanting to stand and trade with guys. With a lot of boxers, they take a lot of abuse. Of just punches, just the contusions that they take to the head, the blunt force of the gloves. People think a glove's there to protect a person's face. No, it's to protect their hand, and that's it. And you're still getting blows to the head where it's concussions come along and so forth. But I've been able to take care of my brain, my body, to a great enough level that I'm still able to compete, and it's fun. But it's like I say, I like to see what's at the end of the rainbow when I'm done every fight. Before the fight, it's just at my age, I want to show people that there's never too late to do something. You're able to do it no matter what surgeries you've gone through or what hard times you go through to make things that you love to do interesting and fun to do.
Tito Ortiz here on the Rich Eisen Show. I mean, we are seeing it in the NFL right now with Tom Brady, age 42.
Amazing.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you could see and based on his career, that he loves doing what he's doing. He loves the competition, but he also loves that, hey, I do this. I don't think another 42-year-old's going to do it. I'm going to set that bar very high. It's just another bar to set. It's just a greedy way to look at it, but you have to be in that regard.
Well, I mean, as any professional athlete, there's a greed or just being about only yourself. I got to be selfish. There's times I have to be selfish, but when it's time to be giving towards your family, there's time for that also. But there is a time for every man just to be selfish and to think about himself for his future. I want to make sure I have a nest egg for my kids when they get older. I was a kid who came from nothing. My mother and father had a drug problem. My mother got sober when I was 13. She gave me a second chance at life, I think. I got remarried, and my dad wasn't there for me. And I'm able to do the things my father never was able to do, and that's be there for my kids, loving my kids, and I think it was just something that he was never taught, and I had to teach to myself. So I'm able to make the same decision for my kids. You know, my twin boys, Jesse and Journey. I'm able to give them everything they never had as what I had as a kid. So my oldest son, Jacob, actually lives with his mother in Arizona, and she does an amazing job with him. He's a smart gentleman, awesome kid, hard worker. But I really kind of think with my twin boys, they're all under my hand, so under my thumb, and I make sure I just do the right things.
Tito,
be respectful. It's
Sure.
Be respectful kids. Open doors for girls, and yes sir, no sir. Look someone in the eyes when they shake hands, and just be respectful men.
Tito Ortiz here on the Rich Eisen Show. Your fellow Hall of Famer Ken Shamrock did make that Tom Brady reference in regards to you. Are you
Really?
Yeah, you did not know that.
Well, I'm a huge fan of Tom Brady. Actually, Stephen Neal, who was on the offensive line, so I think that's why Tom Brady's career has been gone so well, because his offensive line always protects him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his glove.
Yeah, right.
That's his glove. Up front to protect
sure.
his to protect his hand.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.